So we should be freezing and laning when we can deny enemy wave, deny enemy CS. That's a cool way of saying it. Enemy CS. But you freeze, you still want to optimize XP. You still want to lane and stay in your lane whenever you're getting XP. You really only want to roam when there's a good target. Like you want to roam when there's a really good location to roam to. So you need a good destination. Like Katarina is not a good destination. Fiddlesticks is not a good early game jungler. So you need a good destination to roam to. Like you want like a Twisted Fate. You want a Sylas. You want maybe
actually now this is actually a really good way of pointing it out, because I often I hate playing against Rengar because he's really strong early, but I love having him on the team. So I'm always like, should I ban Rengar? Should I not? Especially when he's one-shotting. And I often notice that when I have a really strong early jungler, I'm doing way better, because maybe my focus was too much on like jungle mid lane and not so much on bot when supporting. And now I'm kind of realizing, hey, having, I don't know, Rengar, Kha'Zix, maybe even Hecarim, stuff like that is much better than some farming jungler like
AKA Nocturne. Exactly.
Or Fiddle.
Fiddlesticks, Fiddlesticks is a really good example.
Yeah, it's like the worst jungler for me.
So your playstyle should reflect what your team comp is. Like your playstyle should change. And so if you have really good like roaming, or sorry, if you've got really good like jungle mid 2v2 to play off of, roaming's really good, because that means you're going to be spending time with strong people. But you know, you still need a good destination. If you can get more gold and XP in bot lane than in mid lane, then it makes more sense to stay in bot lane, even if you still have a good 2v2. So an example of that would be like, let's say you're playing Kate Karma, one of the most disgusting wave push lanes in the game, right? Have you played that before?
Yeah.
So Kate Karma is so good at shoving the wave, they end up getting plates. They can kill a tower before 14 minutes. And so even if you do have like what's a disgusting mid 2v2 that's like way strong, like Sylas Elise, or Elise Renekton, or you know, Kindred Galio, you know, something that can just get on someone and kill them. Even if you do have a strong 2v2 in mid lane, it still makes more sense to go bottom, because you're going to get more gold and XP from killing plates than you would from roaming, because your destination, they'll probably kill them on their own. They don't probably need your help. So your role as a champion changes a little bit. And that's just a feeling out thing. You probably know this kind of stuff subconsciously. Like you have lanes that you like to play with probably, and those are the lanes that you probably roam less on because you like being in those lanes. But then again, it's like, okay, you're going against fucking Samira Thresh. Yeah, get me out of there. I'm not trying to play. But
I think that's my issue, because I've always been a very defensive player, and then I went to support, and I started roaming to kind of force myself into being more aggressive towards like everywhere. And it kind of, it's like, it started as a good thing, because it taught me how to be have more presence on the map, and in general, more presence, right?
Yeah.
But it kind of also has a bad habit that I developed because of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a spectrum. You can always take something too far.
Yeah, I think I do that. I mean, when, for example, we have Kindred jungle, it's insane because I'm always there for her. She gets all the stacks. She's like 1v9ing.
They 1v9 super hard, and that's an example of someone you should do that for. Fiddlesticks is probably on the exact opposite end of that spectrum.
Yeah.
Fiddlesticks is like, to leave him alone. You want Fiddlesticks to be alone, getting solo XP in lanes. He needs to get level 6, and then guess what? All the good Fiddlesticks, they come to you. You'll just be shoving your lane, ignorantly killing minions, and then your Fiddlesticks will just wander up into your bush, right? And then, how many times have you played against a Fiddlesticks where it's like you didn't see him the whole game, and then you push the wave up, and then bang, Crowstorm. I never wanna hear you say